How's it going, Lost Ark enjoyers? In today's video, I want to go over all ways to earn gold in Lost Ark for a new or returning player. If you've been playing the game recently, you're probably struggling to earn a bit of gold, and this video is designed to inform you about different ways to earn gold so that you can progress your character little by little. The recent July 2025 patch has changed some systems a little bit and added a new piece of content which you could potentially earn gold from. So I'll be breaking down every method for obtaining gold one by one. If you found this to be helpful to you, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. With that out of the way, let's jump into the video. The first thing you want to do in the game is make sure that the content list and Procyon's compass widget is underneath your minimap. You can click on the three lines right underneath your minimap to edit the widget menu to add or remove icons. As some of you know, the main source of gold income in this game is raiding. If you visit the user interface for any raid in the game, there is a gate info icon that you can select, which will tell you how much gold will be attained from clearing every gate for all difficulties. There is a community-driven Google document that has all this information as well. I will leave it in a video description below. Every character in your roster, up to 6 in total, can earn gold from 3 raids per week. This is the main source of gold income. Another way you can earn gold is by doing Kayangel solo mode. You may be wondering what I mean by that, so let me show you. When you do Kayangel solo mode, you can obtain this currency called Lights Trial. This currency can be used to buy a level 5 tier 3 gem from the vendor, and that gem can be sold on the market for gold. This will not generate a lot of gold, but it's something to get you by, especially if you are new or returning to the game. The vendor to exchange this currency is found in most major cities. Hover over this kind of icon on your map until you find the Lights Trial exchange. You can exchange Lights Trial into Light of Victory, and Light of Victory can be used to buy a level 5 gem and 3 level 4 gems. This is a weekly buyout one time per roster. Another consistent way of earning gold is Una tokens. With the July 2025 patch, you no longer have to do daily Una tasks. Instead, you will complete weekly Una tasks, which reduces the amount of homework you have to do per day. The 3 weekly Una tasks that I recommend is Aura of Resonance, which is Chaos Dungeon, Guardian Raid, and Paradise. If I'm not mistaken, when you complete a weekly quest, you will get 10 points. And you need 30 points in total to get the max amount of Una tokens per week. So just by doing 3 weekly quests on one character, you can get all the Una tokens per week. These Una tokens can be exchanged for roster-bound gold by visiting the Gold Shop NPC in major cities. When you visit the NPC, you want to buy out the small box, which is a second option. It gives you the most amount of gold per token spent. There is an ongoing event right now, as I'm recording this video, called the Mokoko Bootcamp. At the top right of your screen, you will see the event shop icon that you can select. Within the Mokoko Bootcamp shop, you can buy 10,000 gold per week if you are an expert, or 5,000 gold per week if you are a Mokoko. This requires you to do group raids with other people. However, most raids that people run with Mokokos are in tier 4, so if you are not item level 1640 or higher, you will likely not be able to take advantage of this event for now. Another consistent way of earning gold is life skilling. If you press L as in love on your keyboard, you will bring up the trade skill user interface. The best life skill to do in my opinion is logging. It is a brain dead activity and you can earn a lot of gold from it, especially if you're in tier 4. If you participated in a Challenge Express event recently, you will have legendary life skilling tools already. If you need to craft a tool yourself, you would have to visit your stronghold and buy the recipe for whichever life skill tool you want to craft. It costs adventure seals, which you can obtain by doing dispatch missions in your stronghold. I do recommend that you craft a legendary tool, but if you are tight on gold, you can craft an epic grade tool and still earn a decent amount of gold. To visit your stronghold, you will press escape on your keyboard and click on sheet music. You will then find the Song of Hearth and Home. You will play that music, which will teleport you to your stronghold. When you visit your stronghold, you want to click on this teleport right here and go to market. When you visit the market, you want to walk up to this NPC, the crafting recipe exchange. As you can see, I've already bought this out, but if you scroll down, you're going to find the Expert Logging tool and the Adept Logging tool. So you can craft the epic one or a legendary one depending on how much gold you have. If you lack the currency needed to buy the recipe for the life scaling tools, you're going to click on Manage at the bottom in your stronghold, this little Manage button here. And you're going to click on this icon for Dispatch Station. You're going to go ahead and click on this, and this will bring up the Dispatch Station user interface. And all you have to do here is just do a dispatch mission for whichever mission gives the most amount of adventure seals on the first and second page. If you are 1640 or above, you can visit this area in North Curzon for logging. This is one of the best places to log. The trees respawn really fast, but because it is a really good spot, you may have some competition. Another good spot for logging in Tier 4 is Remeria. This area I'm showing on screen now is another good spot. It's not as popular, so you'll get less competition, but it's still just as good as North Curzon. If you are still in Tier 3, you'll want to go to the Voldus continents and visit this area for logging. You will not earn as much gold as logging in Tier 4, but again, it is still a decent amount of gold for new or returning players. You may notice that once you hit level 20 logging, you will unlock a passive ability titled Sawmaster. This allows you to burn double the life energy and earn double the amount of rewards when logging with a partner. If you can find a partner to log with on your server, this becomes the fastest way in the game to burn your life energy if you're wanting to do this quickly. Another way to earn gold is Adventure Island. On certain days of the week, Adventure Island will be available for a limited time, and sometimes these Adventure Islands can give you some gold. It is a server-wide event that many people participate in for a small amount of gold per week. If you click the compass icon below your minimap, you will see Adventure Island, and you will be able to check if the current Adventure Island is offering gold. Within that same user interface, you will see Chaos Gate. Chaos Gate is another way to earn some extra gold, either in Tier 3 or Tier 4. Chaos Gate has a small chance to spawn an extra boss at the very end, and upon killing it, it has a small chance to give you gold. But even if you don't get raw gold from Chaos Gate, you will get materials that you can sell on the market. This method is very obvious, but I'm going to throw it in the video anyways. You can select the shop at the bottom of your screen and max out your credit line or withdraw from your retirement account to buy gold if you like. Daily activities like Chaos Dungeon or Guardian Raid give you honing materials. These honing materials can be sold on the market for gold. However, most honing materials do not sell for a lot of gold unless it is Tier 3 Leapstones or Tier 4 Redstones. In addition, Chaos Dungeon and Guardian Raid has a small chance to drop a Fate Ember, and that Fate Ember has a chance to give you gold. Another potential source of gold is going to be Paradise. This is a brand new piece of content that was added in the July 2025 patch. If you check your product inventory, you will likely see a summer update gift box that includes a blue box with hell keys. You can use these hell keys within the Paradise user interface, and you have a chance to obtain gold from the hell key. To access Paradise, hold down Alt on your keyboard and press Q as in Quebec. This will open up the content guide, and from there, you will find Paradise. I do suggest you complete Elysian and Crucible first before using your hell key, but it does not really matter. In addition, you can visit the Paradise Exchange NPC located in Elneed, which is the major city in South Curzon. It is noted by a pink icon on your map. This NPC will allow you to buy one hell key for 1580, 1640, and 1680 item level for 500 gold. This is a one-time buyout per roster. You can consistently earn hell keys in the mail every week depending on your performance within Crucible. As long as you keep up with Elysian and Crucible every week, the game will send you hell keys in the mail depending on your performance within Crucible. The last source of gold is Ebony Cube. This can be accessed by going to the content list. You can hold down Alt on your keyboard and press Q as in Quebec. Ebony Cubes are attained every few days via Chaos Dungeon. Ebony Cube can be done solo or via matchmaking. Ebony Cube will provide you with some leapstones, honing materials that can increase your odds of succeeding when you hone, and some gems. The gems are tradable and can be sold on the market for some gold. If you have a good amount of cube tickets, it is not a bad idea to run the cube tickets and fuse the gems for some gold. In addition, if you check the event shop, you will notice that you can buy 2 Ebony Cube tickets as well. For a new or returning player, you cannot sell things on the market without meeting 2 requirements. The first requirement is trust status. There is no clear guideline from Amazon on how to get trust status other than playing the game consistently. Some players have said in the past that you can purchase something within the in-game store and get trusted status a few days later, but I don't think that is true anymore. The second requirement is unbound gold. To sell something on the market, you need some version of unbound gold. The sources of unbound gold will be raiding with a group, swiping in the in-game shop, Adventure Island, and Fate Embers that drop from Chaos Dungeon or Guardian Raid. And that will conclude all consistent ways to earn gold in the game for new and returning players. This video is updated with the July 2025 patch. Depending on when you watch this video, this information may be outdated. As stated at the start, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That is all for now. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.